Hi, my name's Madeleine. I just moved to Vermont about a year ago from Ohio. Wow, whoa, Ohio, yes. All the emotions about Ohio. As you might guess, there's been some culture shock in moving from Ohio to Vermont. Number one, significant lack of Taco Bells in this state. Significant lack. In Ohio, I think there's 425 per my Googling. In Vermont, there are 2. What the hell, you guys? That's bad for me, personally. The other biggest piece of culture shock that I've experienced is that you guys don't have billboards in Vermont. Do you know how lucky you are? Because in Ohio, you'll be driving, and within the span of 50 miles, you get, hell is real! Like, I know, I'm here, I'm in it. Then you get, marriages between one man and one woman, flop, flop. Then the vibes go up. Grandpa's Cheese Bar, next exit. Check it out. But then you get some that are asking you some big questions, right? They're saying, if you died today, where would you spend eternity? And that is the question that made me realize I had to move out of the state of Ohio. Yeah. It's been a really great year. I have absolutely loved living in Vermont. But somehow, against my will, the state of Ohio has a weird cosmic pull on me. I find myself going back a lot. I think it's because I'm at that age where everyone I know is getting married and I'm too nice to say no, Recently, I was back for one of my best friend's bachelorette parties. Yeah, I have friends. No worries. And we got a little cabin in the woods moment, cabin in the Ohio woods, and we said, what a better way to celebrate a bachelorette party than by having a fun surprise. Fun little sexy surprise at the cabin. Ooh, what could it be? What could it be? It was the Ohio School of Falconry. What's sexier than 5 different types of owls coming to your cabin? There was a no pet policy, but it did not mention owls being in the cabin for less than 2 hours, so I was like, probably fine. The Ohio School of Falconry, when we were planning this, we'd been interacting with one guy, and we're like, of course, it's just the School of Falconry is one guy, right? We were expecting it to just be that one guy showing up to our cabin, but no. Apparently there are 4 people who work at the School of Falconry. There are 3 guys and 1 amazing woman. And they said, bachelorette party, we're gonna send her. Thank God. Thank God. She shows up, she's around our age, she has cool tattoos. I'm like, hey twin, I do stand-up, you do Falcons, awesome, twins. And over the course of the sub 2 hours, for legal reasons that the owls are in the cabin, we got to know her a little bit, and I asked her some hard-hitting questions. I said, what is the drama like in the community of falconry? There is a lot, and we talked about it, and it made me realize, we don't need another dating reality TV show. We need something a little more competitive, a little more, a little more on the nose, like America's Next Top Falconer, hosted by the Ohio reality TV boy himself, Nick Lachey. He's doing everything he can to stay relevant, and I love it. Did you guys watch, this is a side note, not in my set, but did you watch the Love is Blind season set in the city of Ohio? That's what they did. He was so excited. He did OH all that. He was like, OH! Wow. Wow, that was really sad for me. Really sad for me. Last year, within the span of 7 weeks, we had 3 weddings, and we went to all of them in Ohio. You guys are quiet. It was actually pretty exciting for me because I got a lot of Taco Bell in the short amount of time. It's also hard moving so far away by choice, right? I have a remote job. I was like, why do I still live in Ohio? Let me move 14 hours away. And then, of course, all these things start to happen in your family. And you're like, guys, why couldn't you have done this for the last 30 years I've lived here? Are you kidding me? My grandmas, for example, love them. They just moved into a retirement community. And that's exciting. It's also kind of scary. It's a big change for them. And something really stood out to me about this retirement community, and it was the name. The name of this retirement community in Cincinnati, Ohio is the Twin Towers Retirement Community. You guys are laughing. This is a great facility. It's been around for ages. My grandmas, they're gonna do so well. There's actually step-up care there. There's, rehab, there's memory care, so they'll never forget. Yeah. It's really good for them. Another big family change happening in my life, of course, while I live here, is that my dad had to get open heart surgery recently. Yeah, don't stay with me, okay? I wouldn't be talking about it if it was bad, That bad. He's doing great. My dad's doing great. But he did have to get open heart surgery, and for that I was home for 3 weeks. Silence. Yes, it was really tough. But it was good for my dad that he got open heart surgery, because honestly, it was the most open he's ever been with his heart. Anybody else got a tough dad in the room? Tough dads? Any tough dads in the room? Oh, one guy's like, yes. I don't talk about myself. Leading up to the heart surgery was a big deal. My dad's never had surgery before, and this was the first one. And so we said, hey, how are you feeling about things? Do you want to talk about your feelings? How are you doing? And he goes, I'm just reliving every day of my life since I was born. I'm on year 9. I was like, oh my God. If we didn't know my dad was depressed then, we definitely do now. I actually don't know how I didn't know my dad was depressed sooner, because when I was 16, he took me to a Morrissey concert. For those of you who don't know who Morrissey is, or his lore, the Loracy, if you will, Morrissey is the lead singer of a band called The Smiths. And The Smiths famously have some really uplifting songs, like really just like uplifting bangers, like I Know It's Over. Heaven knows I'm miserable now. Please, please, please let me get what I want. What's that, a Zoloft? And you guys are probably like, wow, she found the 3 worst names she could do in stand-up comedy, because that's what we do, rules of 3s, comedy. Huh, wrong. Here are some other real songs. Girlfriend in a Coma. Half a Person. What Difference Does It Make? And this one was on repeat during the heart surgery. Still Ill. What the hell? My dad and I, we have a lot in common, actually, outside of clinical depression, thank God. One of which is that we both work in the same field. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy and I have a day job. What about it? We all need benefits somehow. But my dad and I, we both work in a field called professional services. Who's familiar? Yeah. Perfect. I did a little Google so you guys could get familiar real quick. Here's what Google had to say about the field of professional services. Professional services is a non-physical, knowledge-based services provided to businesses and individuals. Instead of selling products, these experts sell their time, specialized skills, and advice. That means absolutely nothing, right? We're getting paid a not small amount of money to do nothing. And my dad, he's actually worked from home pretty much my entire life. He was kind of the first one to do it. He was like chill like that, working from home. And this meant that I had to listen to his phone calls all day long, all day. And my dad, he never really uses filler words. He doesn't say like, couldn't be me. He doesn't say he doesn't say yeah. He has found ways to fill conversations with a lot of words that mean nothing. And one phrase that really stands out to me that he uses a lot is, at the end of the day, it's just that type of thing. First time you say it, you're like, okay, whatever. Then you say it again. At the end of the day, it's just that type of thing. Wait, hold on. At the end of the day, it's just that type of thing. That's actually kind of a banger when you think about it. When my dad was starting to heal from his open heart surgeries, coming out of that kind of medicated fog, right? And he turns to me and he looks like he's about to say something. He looks like he's about to tell me his feelings. It's happening. It's happening. He opens his mouth. I'm like, what's he gonna say? He goes, tell me about your sales process. So I think when I told him about my sales process, right, it made me realize that for my dad, open heart surgery at the end of the day was really just that type of thing, Crazy. You guys ready to have some fun tonight? Yeah. Oh, yeah.